Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the San Francisco 49ers and the Chicago Bears.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. He'll throw to begin with Purdy. This one not quite on target. Got him too much. That one falls incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. It's second down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of
A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7. They'll throw again with Purdy. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. Not much happening there, just a short game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, 49ers.
First down, 49ers.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
effort. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
18-yard.
Throwing is Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Let's give a lot of credit to him, Mike, for standing tough in the pocket. He knows he's about to take a big hit with the defense bringing pressure, but they weren't able to get there in time and prevent that completion.
Get set, get set. Line around up. 11.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's third down. They run out of the gun and tag on the reverse.
The wide receiver carries on the end around. He was brought down by Austin Booker.
On fourth down, it's Jake Moody time for the Niners. This about as short as you can get. Moody's kick is good. And the Niners are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
He fields it at the 8. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
From the 33, here's second and a couple. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Third and short yardage. Here's Williams. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
A 6-yard loss.
Mykel Williams. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 3-0 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Purdy. Throw left side. That's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it'll bring up second down.
Get set.
A give for McCaffrey running right. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 18 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Man, that is Jordan Watkins. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
Purdy works out of the pistol. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Montez Sweat in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down.
Left. 18. Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
What is that?
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Moving outside the pocket. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 4. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 32 yards.
Simply put, you just have to be more disciplined along the back end, Mike, especially when you're playing against a quarterback like this. I mean, his ability to identify mismatches so quickly and then target them with the ball, you've got to take away that space, change up your looks, and as a result now, they're going to test your red zone defense.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
What is it on?
Throwing is Williams.
Come on, man. I keep telling my man to run.
And he's in. Boston Loveland. Touchdown.
Give him the second game.
His 6th touchdown now for the season. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. His kick is good. And the Bears move out to a 7-3 lead.
49ers 3. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Get set.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
To throw is Purdy. That's caught left side. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
First down.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Get set.
Back to the air is Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
third and short. Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
What is up?
Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute
Come on, man, catch the fucking
That's
ball.
what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Luther Burden, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Pass complete. Luther Burden. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Third and 1.
On third and a yard, it's Williams. He's got the hook up there to Ogunze. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
And the Bears.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
What is it high?
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
That is caught at the 3. And he's into the end zone. Luther Burden. Touchdown Bears. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
putting the tight end in motion. First and 10. Purdy. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
11 on the play. First down, San Francisco.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Get set, get set.
Here's McCaffrey. Finds room inside the 40. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be first and goal inside the 10. Now a timeout signal for them, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
49er, first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He pulls it in around the 5. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Ball at the 3, second down, and goal. McCaffrey. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. Rolling right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, second and 10. Now a handoff. Etienne, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
It is third and long.
What is it? Hold on. Vegas.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. To the outside, a catch made by Moore. He's brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Purdy. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers move back to within one.
49ers 13. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry from ETN. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Off-balance throw. It's complete.
Oh, get the...
He works free. Great side. And he will go all the way. Otunze. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Bears extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13.
49ers 13. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Get set, get set.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards, marked at the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Now it's second and 1. Again, it's McCaffrey. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, 49ers.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Get set.
They run once more with McCaffrey. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Purdy. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field.
17 yards.
A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Get set. 18.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down.
Ah, you underthrew the shit. Damn. Damn.
Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to get the football at their own 23.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Ready to run.
On the handoff to TTN. And he will pick it up. Let's give him a first down up to the 37-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up the 5.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
Ready to run.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That's complete. Some more on the right side. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Chicago.
First down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Ready to run.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Now ETN. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 20, here's 2nd and 2. Here's Williams now to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open.
Come on with the bullshit. Come on. Really? Oh, and my man get it.
With a 1st and goal.
Wow.
As they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down.
Wow.
Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
This nigga get hit 4 times, and my man get it.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. ETN. This defense patched up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. Again, they give it to ETN. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
Although I would have liked to have seen them throw the ball on one of the 2 prior downs. Now, after getting stopped twice, Mike, they haven't gained an inch on the ground. I think on 3rd down, you have no choice but to put the ball in the hands of your quarterback and see if he can make a play through the air.
They'll try and run with ETN. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Travis Etienne. Touchdown Bears. On incentives for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now Watkins on the return. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Here's Saul, the man in motion. Purdy on 1st down. Throw left side, complete to Pearsall. How about this? He's to the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, Am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down.
What is going on?
Here's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Bears 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Oh, my God.
This takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
What is up?
Once again, it's ETN. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Nick Martin on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
What is up?
They'll run it once more with ETN. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
3rd, they need 8.
What is up? Hey, we're going to do something.
To throw is Williams. We'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bears are able to extend the lead. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. free now from the pistol. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Play fake to the count. Now, Purdy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On third down, it's Purdy. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Here's Purdy. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down. Again in the air for Purdy. And it's caught downfield by Pearsall. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. So time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though. Back to the air again is Purdy. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up second and 7 at the 10-yard line.
Here is second and 7. They'll drop to throw. This one caught at the 4. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 1.
On third and 1, here's Purdy. That one broken up in the end zone. And it's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Here we go. This is fourth down.
Get set. Watch out!
Now Purdy. That is caught. Touchdown. 49ers. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, good effort. It just doesn't work out. But it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
Run the toss here to Etienne. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Etienne. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
What is going on?
On 3rd down, it's Williams. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And the linebacker, Fred Warner. And this guy is going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Outside. What's up? Stop.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy.
Hit the wrong goddamn button.
Intercepted. It's the linebacker.
Damn it.
And the Bears have just about sewn up this football.
Hit the wrong button.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
So this one in the win column for the Bears. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL